My name is Andrew Murphy. I went to undergrad at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, which is where I'm from as well. So when I started searching, I basically just did a Google search, optometry schools near me, and there's not any in Nebraska, so it was kind of going to be out of state one way or the other, and I just started looking into cost of living in the area, tuition of course, and then which schools had a really great track record. And so all three of those kind of pointed to Memphis, and I found that to be the case as I applied, interviewed. They just consistently had some of the best numbers in terms of passing boards and then cost of debt after that. So it just made perfect sense after I kind of went through and interviewed with a few places across the country that Memphis just made the most sense all around. I remember specifically walking in the front door and I just was immediately greeted by security. They were like, "Hey, how can we help you? It's good to see you. Let's get you an ID and get you where you're supposed to be." And it was instantaneous. I didn't have to wait awkwardly anywhere. So it just kind of felt very welcoming right away. That experience definitely continued through the interview. It felt more just like a casual conversation, kind of getting to know one another more than we're going to interview you and see if you're, the right person for us. So it just felt very conversational, very comfortable the whole time. The faculty definitely use the phrase, you're going to be our colleagues. They definitely don't see us as like, I'm the master here, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know and then send you on your way. It's definitely, I want you to know this so that when we're colleagues, we can kind of work together and figure out what's going on. We have a very low drop rate, almost nobody. It's pretty much unheard of. Yeah, there's really no competition. It's more kind of a camaraderie, and we're trying to help each other do as well as we possibly can. We're not vying for that #1 spot or top 5% or whatever. People just want to help. Speaking to my class specifically, we're definitely close. Like I said, we kind of help each other. We share resources. I made this really helpful study guide. If you guys want, check it out. That sort of thing. So it's not the kind of dreaded. These are my notes, and I'm going to study alone because I need to do the best on this test. We're all just friends. We just want to have fun together and learn as well as we can. So I've been very grateful to have my classmates around, and the adjustment wasn't huge. That's one of the things I really liked about Memphis, was that it did feel a bit like home. People are just really nice, kind of right in the door. People are greeting you. I love the river is great. I've never really lived by a body of water, so that fascinates me every day. Just the downtown scene is great. I've never really had a big downtown so accessible to me. So especially as things are kind of opening up more and seeing some of those festivals, music festivals, things like that, it's been really cool to live in a place that has really a lot of just culture going on. I think what it really comes down to with SEO being, in my opinion, the best option that there is, it's really just comes back to the value of great cost and just first-rate education. And I think that you can't get that combination at any other school, where you might go to get a great education, but you pay twice as much for it or something like that. So I think it's just kind of the ultimate combination of what you get out of it versus what you have to pay for it, as well as I think it just has something for everyone. Like I mentioned, there's private practice, there's disease, there's just so much you can do that once you get down here, you really kind of start to see it flesh out, and it's really difficult when you're outside of it to get all that. But I think when I came here, I just remember hearing about all these different opportunities that hadn't been mentioned during my other interviews. So, and I've definitely found that to play out even more so than you could ever play up in a short little interview. So I think it's just got something for everybody, and it's just the best value all around.